I believe I remember the first time I had suicidal thoughts, and I believe that was when I was 6 years old. And it happened on a day that my father had held me underwater in the bath. And for what I have known to be the rest of my life, I have wanted those things that have haunted me from those periods, as well as the chronic illness that I've experienced. I've wanted them to stop. And my suicidal thoughts have revolved around that, just making it stop. I've had several suicide attempts. Thankfully, I've survived, and I'm as healthy as I can be today. I'm a teacher. I work with high school students with disabilities. I know that my inner environment should have no place in their world. And 2 years ago, my inner environment came just minutes after the end of our school day, crashing down on me in one of a series of panic attacks I had been having that month. Somehow, within that moment of confusion and catastrophe, I was also able to think, call for help. And I did. Right? Yeah. That was the beginning of this incredible period I've had in this last 2 years of my life. I sat down with my counselor that afternoon. We found a doctor who's changed my world. I understand now that having those thoughts were more a signal of some things that had gone wrong in my body than they were of a real message from myself telling me to do something very real. The first word on the first proposal happened in January 2014. And by the time we have everything installed and ready to celebrate, it'll be 23 months. Initially, I didn't imagine myself casting from life, but I wanted very much to have stories that were like mine. I wanted to facilitate careful telling of a story in a figural way, and I thought, well, then I have to reach people. And then I thought, well, then I can't keep it in Anchorage. It very, very quickly became an advocacy project. It was no longer just a sculpture installation. It became a movement. When we see all of these figures out there and how beautiful they are out there, in their gestures, often expressing pain, we'll be able to see that it's beautiful. We've made something beautiful. I didn't make this. This isn't mine anymore. This is hundreds of hours, and that's so important. I want everyone who's been involved to feel what it feels like to have made something so massive and so important.